All right. All right. Good afternoon, madam. I am IZZUDIN, and this is my friend.
My name is FEDRI.
So we are going to ask you about our assignment, that is pragmatic. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay, hi everyone. So my name is Sharbili Tangarajan. I'm currently working as a teacher in a government school. So that's the shortest ex- uh, ex- how to say get to know section.
So can we start now?
Yeah.
All right. So our first question is, do you know what it means by communicating with people from different cultures?
Okay. First of all, communication with people from the other religions involve engagement and respectful and meaningful conversation, where we have to respect and then interact with the person who are totally different from our own belief. Let's say if I want to talk to um, a Malay guy or Malay girl, so I have to be aware of their do and don'ts. So mainly communication is just we set the boundaries. That's the main thing about having conversation.
Right. All right. So for the next question,
All right. So for the next question, can you tell us a bit about yourself and your experience of engaging with people from different cultures?
Yeah, sure. Okay, as you know, I'm working as a teacher where I meet different religions people in my daily basis. I have to communicate with them, interact with them, in order for me to conduct my lessons. So in that way, I feel very grateful where I can get to know the different perspective, and then different kind of knowledge about their religion. Not only Malay, like Chinese, and then Iban also. There are Iban students in my class, and then they will share um, about their culture during the class presentation, which create awareness among people who are not aware of that. There are certain boundaries that we shouldn't cross. If we do not have the knowledge about that, it will get harder, and then I say it will create uh, some misunderstanding among ourselves. So, in this kind of situation, I believe that to know about different culture and religions is very important if you are staying in multicultural community.
personal question: do you have any trouble in engaging with people in different cultures, like you said, Iban people? Have you ever faced any trouble with them?
Yes, I have difficulty in term of their language. Even though they are do presentation, there are their own language. Some of the word when they explain to us, then only we know. Okay, this word it means like this. Okay, some in a way we thought this is a bad word, but actually it is not. We tend to follow the what taught us. Okay, you shouldn't say this word, this is bad word. But when you do your own research, or when you get to know that about the thing from the particular religion, then you get awareness about it. So I think one should do a detailed survey before judge the particular words or the particular religion. So that's
All right. So for the third question, tell us more about your upbringing and early experiences that may have shaped who you are that you are today.
I will say definitely my religion, my culture play important part in to shape who I am right now. As you know, my mom is very religious person. Okay, when we who install the Indian culture among us, means my siblings and I. For example, like we have to be vegetarian on particular day. She's very strict about it. On like Tuesday and Friday, she will ask us to eat vegetarian, where we cannot touch meats, anything related to meats, egg itself. Okay, and then we go to temple, and then wearing our cultural dress, and then there are particular ritual that we have to follow during Diwali. So this kind of thing is like generation. We pass this kind of rituals and tradition from one generation to another generation. But sadly, some of them find it is hard to follow nowadays because we are getting more modernized, and then some of them think that it is not relevant. There must be a reason why our ancestors did this kind of, why they follow this kind of tradition, right? So now these kids, I have questioned my mom before. It's not that I didn't question them. I have questioned them, but when we given them a rational, valid reason, I think they will follow. This generation, they don't want to follow a ritual blindly, because during my time, I was born in 90s. We just like follow whatever my mom say, we will follow. Unlike my niece, she's very curious type. She say, why we doing this kind of thing? Why? So the why we have to answer. Give them a good or valid explanation why one should follow the ritual. So that's how I think what I learned, and then it helped me to shape who am I now.
I mean, it's not really that uncommon because old people really stick to their tradition, right?
Yes, correct.
So for the next question,
Okay, so for the fourth question, which is how do you deal with stereotypes or biases that you encountered or have after culture?
In a way, I won't say we will come across this kind of biasness at one stage of our life. Regardless you are Malay or Indian or Chinese, we definitely going to face this thing. How I deal. Sometimes I feel like it's better for me to keep quiet than voice out. But at certain point, for example, I won't say this is biasness. This is like kind of a general awareness. Like Earth, we don't eat beef. This kind of thing. Like some people, they still not aware of it. They say, "Oh, is it true?" So this kind of thing, like we don't mind others eating. So like sometimes they have to tell us. But my colleague all very kindful, They will before I eat, they say, okay, this consists of meat, so you shouldn't eat. So this kind of thing helped me a lot. This kind of thing that one should have done before.
understandable. All right, moving on to our next question. Does your culture have any specific gestures or that differ to Malay culture, like a hand gesture or something?
Okay, for example, we have to put this one. This is called potu. So we have two colors. Okay, we have two colors mainly, black and red. Red signify for those who are already married.
Yes.
So black color is like those who haven't get married yet. So this is one of the different from Malay culture. There apart from that, vegetarian. I'm not sure Malay you guys have vegetarian or not. Like eat only vegetarian vegetables on particular day. But I know you guys fasting, but I'm not sure there is a this kind of thing. Vegan is different from being vegetarian. That's totally different. So this is two things that I can think of.
People have their preferences, right? They
Yes,
like if they like vegetables, they will only eat vegetables. We don't really have to. We don't have the what do you call it? We cannot force them to eat what they don't want to eat. Right?
okay, true.
For the next question,
For the next question is, does your culture have any similarities between Malay culture in what aspect?
Yes, we do have similarities in some way. Okay, I'm not saying overall. It's like our belief. We believe that there's a power beyond us, someone who guiding us in a way. It's just that we are seeing different. So we have so many God and godness, and then we have a similar. You guys have Al Quran. We also have Bhagavad Gita, which are the holy book we call it, so where we always refer to that. So that kind of similarity in both religion, and also in a way, both religion teach us how to be a good human being. So I think that's the most common uh, uh, baseline that all, not only Malay and Indian, all the religion uh, creating to create a good human being. So in the end, like good value people have kind who are kind, and then being respect for others, being open-minded, and then do not cross the boundaries from uh, do not cross the boundaries between the religion. That's all.
All right. For the next question, what approaches do you use to solve any conflict, like verbal conflicts or something like that?
Yes, one first thing, I have to be very open-minded. Living in multicultural community, that's the first thing I can do, because being open-minded allow me to learn about different religion. Even though I won't say it is against my religion, it's just that I adding my general knowledge. Okay, approach conversation with an open-minded and willingness to learn about other culture, uh, and then I able to get the gist why it is. Besides that, like normally we ask question why, and then there are certain people who can explain. I have a very good ustaza friend who will explain, and then she's very curious also about my religion. She will ask, okay, why you guys taking vegetarian, why your god is like this, and then when I explain, I feel like good, so when like give and take, we are respecting, and then she also will explain, okay, this in our religion we shouldn't do like that. And then I think I have a good relationship with my Malay colleague as well, because even though the religion can be a big question there, but they are really help me to stabilize my boundaries, and then I know where I shouldn't cross do don'ts, right. I want to aware the do and don'ts.
Right. For the next question,
Okay, the next question. In your culture, do you confront your teachers to address any satisfaction?
Confront. Yes, of course, because there are some certain things, right? We are not clear. So I believe that it is very important, one, to get clarified, so that we can pass the thing to another people. If without a teacher who can't address our dissatisfaction, it will be harder for us to, get a clear picture of what is going on, and so that. So yes, we always encourage. I myself also encourage my students who are Indian to ask question. So when you ask question, then only you will get answer, not the other way around. If you keep quiet, none of them going to help you. Okay, that's all.
and for our final question, have you ever experienced any significant cultural shock with Malay people?
So far, no, because most of my friends are Malays during my university time. Everyone, so I kind of get used to Malay really culture. I won't say it is short, but still learning process. I can say like that.
All right. So that's all for today. We thank you very much for your cooperation.
Yes, thank you.
You can read the call. Yes. Screenshot. Can we screenshot it?
Yeah,
Can
yeah, sure.
All right.
All right. Thank you, madam.
Okay.
Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you.
cooperation. You can call now.
Okay, thank you so much for having me today. Okay,
For the-
the best for your assignment.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye.
Ah.
Cak, Cak, aku nak stop recording dulu ke terus keluar?